The passage of time carves lines into the faces of men, but it is not the years that define us. It is how we wield them. There are those who have aged like tempered steel, forged in the fires of discipline, self-mastery, and wisdom. And then there are those who have allowed their years to fester, corroded by weakness, self-pity, and indulgence. It is the latter that repel, that reek of a soul untamed. We do not concern ourselves with the frivolous judgments of youth, nor do we bend to the fickle whims of desire. But let us speak plainly. There are habits unbecoming of any man regardless of age, habits that signal decay, habits that strip you of your power. Younger women, they do not hate the years you have lived. They despise the man who has let those years conquer him. And so, let us sharpen the blade of our character by exposing these fatal flaws. 1. The man who complains about his life, yet does nothing. He sits among his peers, heavy with self-pity, lamenting how the world has wronged him. If only things had gone differently, he mutters. He blames the system, his boss, his ex-wife. He is an expert in excuses, a scholar of self-imposed suffering. This man is weak. He has not grasped the most fundamental truth of existence. Life owes him nothing. The Stoics understood this well. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one, said Marcus Aurelius. There is no dignity in complaining, no strength in self-victimization. Instead, we act. If a problem exists, we solve it. If we cannot solve it, we endure it with honor. The man of fortitude never kneels before misfortune. He rises, unaffected. And women? They are drawn to strength, to men who bend reality to their will, not those who crumble beneath its weight. 2. The man who seeks validation rather than mastery. Picture him. He boasts of his past conquests, speaks loudly of his achievements, and demands recognition for the smallest victories. He is the man who fishes for compliments, whose self-worth is chained to the opinions of others. A man who begs to be noticed is a man who has not yet noticed himself. Seneca reminds us, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. And what is more wasteful than seeking approval rather than mastery? Detach yourself from the need for applause. Instead, let your actions speak. Build yourself into a man of skill, of wisdom, of presence. The world respects the silent craftsman, the one who labors in the shadows and emerges transformed. 3. The man who is ruled by his desires. He cannot control himself. His eyes dart toward every young woman. His words drip with desperation. He confuses indulgence for attraction, mistaking gluttony for pleasure. This man is a slave to himself. Epictetus declared, "No man is free who is not master of himself." A man controlled by his desires is a man easily manipulated. He is predictable, and thus he is weak. Restraint is power, to desire yet not act, to appreciate beauty yet not chase. Women are not repelled by age, they are repelled by men who grovel at their feet, whose hunger is uncontained. Master yourself, and you will command your respect. 4. The man who lacks purpose. Look into his eyes, and you see a void. He drifts through life without aim, without conviction. His work is meaningless, his passions forgotten. He merely exists. A man without purpose is a man without weight. He is easily dismissed, unmemorable. If one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable. Seneca warns, a man must be guided by something greater than himself. Find your cause. Let your existence be defined by purpose. A man on a mission is magnetic. He moves with certainty, and others are drawn into his orbit. Women sense this, They do not desire a man who merely wanders. They crave a man who strides forward, relentless. The man who is emotionally fragile. He erupts in anger at small inconveniences. He sulks when things do not go his way. He allows the actions of others to dictate his mood. This man is weak, for he has surrendered his inner peace. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength, said Marcus Aurelius. A true man is unshaken. Insults, rejection, failure, they are all passing winds, incapable of uprooting him. Women are repelled by men who crumble. They seek men who stand firm, whose emotions are their servants, not their masters. 6. The man who lives in the past. He speaks only of yesterday, of who he once was. His best days, he believes, are behind him. He is nostalgic, but not in a way that honors the past. He clings to it, afraid of the present. This is the decay of the spirit. Dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars, and see yourself running with them, wrote Marcus Aurelius. The past is dead. We must move forward, always. 7. The man who lacks discipline. He wakes late. He procrastinates. He lets his body soften, his mind dull. He is ruled by pleasure rather than principle. Discipline is the bedrock of greatness. No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself. Seneca wrote, "A man who has not mastered himself invites no respect." Wake early, train your body, sharpen your mind. Do what must be done, regardless of how you feel. In discipline, you become unbreakable, and that, above all, commands respect. A final word. Aging is not the enemy. Decay is, and decay is not measured in years, but in choices. We are not here to be accepted. We are not here to be admired. We are here to forge ourselves into something indomitable. Women do not hate the older man. They despise the man who has allowed himself to wither. Rise, building conquer, and let the world watch in awe.